I'm sorry, what was your name?
Officer Gilliam?
Okay, can I have the records department? I need to get records.
Hold on just a moment.
I'm on hold for the records department. They hung up.
What is that? Can I help you?
Yes, I was just disconnected. The police hang on me hang up on me quite routinely. Do you know why that is? Why am I calling? Because I went in multiple times to get records and they would not give me my records. Period. So I want to make sure they're not going to give me a hard time because they did and would not release my records, even though I paid for them. Hello? It must be nice. I mean, when the government is this criminal, I mean, wow. No one thinks that this is scary. These people are running the world. I'm the only one. Hello? They don't want me to know what's in the records. All the slander and felonies and things they put in the records. I can't have them. Hello? No answer. This is the second time. I just asked for the records department. That's it. Hello? Question. This is records?
Yes.
Okay, and your name?
Shannon Monday.
Okay. What is the process of getting records?
Open records, or you would come to the customer service window.
Okay, and how far does the records go back?
30, depending on what you're getting.
30?
Yeah, depends on what you're getting.
What's 30?
Huh?
30 police reports?
1930. Well, it depends. That's what I said. It depends. Arrests go back that far, but offenses probably, I would say maybe
For police reports. Getting records on police reports I've made.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It depends on if it's an arrest or an offense. They're different.
Okay, if I'm making a police report I don't understand how that would be an arrest if I'm doing police reports.
Right, it's an offense then.
Okay, so how long would that go back? To 1930?
No, that would be probably, I would say, 70s, possibly, depending on if we
1970s.
Yeah.
Okay, so I came in before and they made me wait on records and then gave me records that were not authentic, counterfeit, and I like fraud, and I paid for them. So I want to know when I come in today, my rights won't get violated and I actually get the records that I'm paying for, and they made me wait to not give me the records. Police have really given me a hard time, which I thought was amazing and criminal, to sabotage my education of the fraudulent things they were putting in reports. I've never heard of such a thing, that police giving you fraud at the police department. So I want to make sure before I come get the records that you guys won't hold me up like you did last time, make me wait, and then give me fraud.
Okay. I'm confused. So you came down and you requested particular reports that we gave you?
No, you did not give me the report. You had me wait like a month. I waited a month for the report. Then it was fraud.
Okay.
It didn't have any of the reports that I requested that I made with the police. It showed where it was a whole bunch of things about me calling 911, and it didn't have any of the reasons that I called the police. It was like it was building a case up against me, making calls to the 911, and it wasn't even calls that I had made. Then after they got caught in that, then they told me that it was a 911 calls from the whole police department. And I was like, why would you give me the calls from all the 911 calls? But anyway, I just want to make sure that the crimes are not that extreme when I come in to get the records, that you actually release it, number one, if I'm paying for it. I want to make sure that I leave with records that day, and I did not leave with records multiple days.
I apologize, ma'am, but I don't understand. I'm lost.
Well, I was lost too, ma'am, because I didn't understand how I came into the police department to get records. They had me wait, then gave me fraud. So if I come in today to get the records, I want to make sure that I leave with the records. Is that will someone tell you not to release records and you do it?
No. What's your name? I'm sorry.
It's Keyana, Keyana.
Okay. So here's the thing. I just want to make sure I try to explain this as thoroughly as possible. So when you come down and you request reports, depending on what you're requesting.
Can you look so we can make sure there's clarity and they're not missing and I don't have any more blank trips like I did in the past?
Yes, ma'am. Hold on. Give me 1 second now.
Okay. Thank you.
When you make a request for a report, my staff can only pull according to the information that you provide them, so there wouldn't be any fraud. I don't. That's the part I'm not understanding, because they can only do what you ask.
Ma'am, it was on camera footage. I came in there and I asked for records. On the police reports that I made, I've had a theft, I've been pickpocketed. I asked for all of my records. They did not give them to me. I'm sorry that is amazing to you. It's amazing to me too. I wish someone do something about it.
Not amazing. I'm just saying we can.
Well, it should be amazing for police to hand you fraud. That should be amazing to anyone.
No, I didn't say amazing. I said
it's amazing to me. I didn't know police were that criminal. But the bottom line of it is, ma'am, I just want to make sure that I don't give it more fraud, which is a crime. And I want to make sure that the reports are released to me that day because they made me wait to give me fraud. So I want to make sure I'm not harassed, threatened, mistreated, trying to come in there and get my records. Because obviously there's something in them they don't want me to know, which I thought was a crime.
Okay.
So can you reassure me I won't get my arrest threatened, get violated, and get given fraud again if I come in there to get my records?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm so sorry.
Okay, fraud is woo. I asked for the reports. They gave me 911 calls that I did not make that I paid for.
Okay.
It didn't have any of the reports that I made. You said that you can look it up. Can you look up my information to see what you have? They said it's 60-something reports. There's a lot of criminal activity, so they may disappear on my way there. So can you look it up and tell me what you see? That way it won't be more blank trips like what I had in the past.
Yes, ma'am. What am I looking for?
Okay, you need my name. What do you need to look up the reports?
Your name.
It's Keyana, Keyana. Last name Clark, Clark.
Okay, now what am I looking for, Ms. Clark?
I've made multiple police reports. I've been pickpocketed, harassed, guns pulled on me, locked on trains, reported crimes with the family court and my child custody rights being hindered, reported that people lied on me at Salvation Army, or something happened at Salvation Army to get me detained for no reason. I reported a stalker.
So out of the 50 reports that my employees gave to you, you said those are fraudulent?
I didn't get those reports. They would not release the 50 reports, ma'am. They gave me something on 911 calls that I did not ask for.
All right.
They would not. They made me wait a month. On hold. Still on hold.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So there are multiple reports. I don't know what exactly you're trying to obtain, because there's a lot of reports under your name.
Okay, so how much would that be?
I cannot do an estimate on that just right this second. There's no way.
Did you see the other reports that I made? What did you see where I came in and asked for records before in the past?
No.
Oh, it doesn't show you that? Okay.
No. Well, here's the thing. You asked, there's a lot of reports under your name, quite a bit. I would say more than 20. So I don't know. I'm not going through each and every report, but I mean, if you're looking for something particular, they would need to know that. Unless you made a request, open records request for any and all of them.
I did.
You did?
They had me wait 30 days.
So what's the, do you have your open records request number?
No, that was a while back. I believe that was in 2019.
Okay.
And then I came back, followed up. Then they wouldn't give me the records. Then COVID happened. Then they said it was closed indefinitely for the whole year, and I couldn't get them. And I was harassed so much trying to get records and work on my case. I've been detained, arrested, and mistreated for trying to get education and find out what's going on with the police. So handcuffed and violated. So it made me kind of afraid to do research and advocate for myself because police took a major stock in violating me for some reason. Yeah, I mean, to the degree that they give me hand me fraud in police headquarters. And then they had me wait on it. So open records request, how long does that take to request that?
With the volume of reports that you have, it's probably going to be that long. Because that's going to take quite a bit of research.
They had me wait all that time and didn't give me the records.
Well, see, I don't know that. I don't know.
I'm saying, is that a crime? Even though you don't know that if someone would have done the proper investigation, it was on camera footage and they could have seen it. So I know it's very bizarre. It's not my fault. The police did it. That's who you should be amazed at and talk to them about your department giving someone fraud and denying them their records. But is that criminal?
I can't speak on that.
Okay, you work for this department and you don't know if handing someone counterfeit records is criminal? They don't teach you that with this department?
I can't speak on that, Ms. Clark.
Okay, so if you decide to tamper with evidence and hand someone fraud, you have no education on this, that's a crime.
I said I can't speak on that.
I'm not asking you to speak on it. I wanted to know if you're educated, if your employees tampers with evidence and hand someone's fraud, is that a crime?
I can't speak on that, Ms. Clark.
Why would you not? What's your name?
Miss Monday.
Is there a particular reason? So I can work there and try to cover up for someone getting violated and just type up a different report, and you don't know if that's criminal.
I didn't say that, Ms. Clark. I said I can't speak on that because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I just said hypothetically. Hypothetically, I know you can't speak on it. You weren't there. Hypothetically, if someone decides to type up a brand new document that didn't happen.
Can I get a number and call you back, please?
I don't understand why you would need to call me back. It's just a hypothetical, simple question. If someone tampers with evidence, is that a crime or not? Why would you need to call me back or not? If they decide to put something that's not in a computer system in a record, she hung up. So you know what's happening. Why? You know that's criminal. You know that this, even as bizarre and amazing as it is, you can tell this stuff is really happening. You have to record it. No one would believe it. I would not believe it and still can't believe it, and I'm experiencing it.